Ladies and gentlemen, another day and another great practice here for the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert, Trey Harris, Keandre Lambert-Smith, and some other rookies as well. Really starting to not break out, but build connections along this team, especially with their quarterback, Justin Herbert. So we're going to break down all of that in this video. Before we dive in, though, I want you guys to go do me a favor. You're going to see some names at the top of your screen over here. Go follow these guys on Twitter or X, because without them, these videos are just not possible to make. They post highlights for every play just like this, okay? So go check them out if you haven't already done so, guys. It helps out so much, and you'll see these highlights before I can even post these videos. Now, let's kind of break down this first play. So we're going to see Tyler Conklin get a one-on-one with Derwin James here. Once you see the DB kind of turn his back away from the quarterback, we know this is man-to-man coverage, which is great, right? We also see on this side of the field, they're going to run what we like to call a stunt or a twist, and let me back it up just a second. So essentially what this means is this guy's going to go into the inside shoulder of the tackle, and while they do that, Khalil Mack is going to stunt to the inside. Now, what they're trying to do is create a double team here and a single wave to the basket from Khalil Mack, right? Ends up working perfectly. This probably ends up being a sack in real game. But right here, since he sees Derwin James back away from the quarterback, he throws back shoulder. Great job by Conklin, shielding and getting a nice catch there for a nice pickup, right? They're in a hurry-up offense, probably a 2-minute drill, just trying to get some yardage here and keep the ball moving. That's exactly what they do here. Again, probably would have been a sack by Khalil Mack, but it is what it is, right? We're going to break down a ton of film from this practice. Let me know what you guys think. Who are you most excited to see over the next couple of weeks here? And hit the like button, subscribe. Let's dive in. Now, one of my favorite players within this rookie class is no other than tight end Arande Gatson. This guy has already built an elite connection with Justin Herbert thus far, and you see him right here getting a great connection down that sideline off the play action fake. Once again, right, we're faking, we're getting these guys to bite down. First thing we see is 27, right? This safety is kind of gravitating towards the middle of the field. I believe this is rookie RJ Mickens, by the way. Now, once he's gravitating towards the middle, that means we have a one-on-one down that sideline with a guy that we like in Arande Gatson. He says, yep, this is a ball I want to throw. Great throw, but even better route here by Gatson. I know we can't really see it, but he gets open. There's separation there, which means ultimately the route was great. So again, Gatson's a guy that may not be a day one starter for them, but I would be surprised if he's not at least getting snaps on day one, but ultimately becoming their go-to tight end by week 8, 9, 10, maybe next year. But at some point, this guy is the future of this team. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. That's how good of a player he can be. And I think they're really trying to work on his blocking. And once that hits, he's going to be a freak for this team. Another thing that we've seen from this offense is Jaylen Rager, right? He has built a connection with Justin Herbert as well, and you know, it starts to add up, right? Trey Harris needs to build a connection. Ladd, you already has the connection. Quentin Johnson, Keandre Lambert-Smith, Darius Davis. I mean, a lot of these guys are building connections with Herbert, which is good, right? You need to have guys that can rotate in. But right here, we see a crosser over the middle. He initially beats his DB. Let's see if I can get this to where it needs to be. So it looks like he fakes an outside route, quick head swivel to the outside, and then boom, cross face to the DB, get a little bit of separation, right? And from there, he's got the speed to just go. You see 40, he's the deep safety. We'll watch this one more time here. This is a great job. Watch it one more time. You're going to see 40. You see how pressed up he is? He's not like a deep safety. Like, he should probably be back here if he's a deep safety, but he's playing up. Okay, that's probably just a scheme of this play. Since he's playing up, that means if we can get behind him, look, even his first couple of steps are up as well. So, great job by Justin Herbert, layering this over the safety, Kendall Williamson, and just a great ball overall, man. Beautiful job. Now, talking about standouts, on day one, I believe it was, my boy Henley had a nice little interception. And day 3, we get a Trey Lance ball over the middle, gets deflected. This is to Trey Harris, by the way. Let me fix this. Boom. To Trey Harris. Let's back it up so you guys can see the deflection. He slips on his route, right? Ball's up. But either way, Ball gets deflected up in the air. I can't tell who that was that deflected it. But the ball's up, and then here comes Henley out of nowhere with the interception. And a nice little run back of a few yards as well. Henley is starting to really showcase his potential within this defense. This dude could be an all type of player. Okay. And I think they're extremely excited, especially Jesse Minter, about having this guy on their team. He's so instinctual. He always seems to be in the right spot at the right time. We also see number 96, man. That's Naquan Jones. I believe they added him from Arizona. He's out on the football field. Derwin James is out here. You see some other guys. So number 6, I'm not sure who 6 is. I think that's Denzel Perriman. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, though. But overall, these guys did a great job. Great job deflecting the ball. Henley comes up with the interception. Let's go. All right, here's another one from Arande Gatson, a potential star breaking out in this offense. Does a great job getting up this seam. And basically what they're running here is that you're going to act like we're going to the outside. We're going to curl this thing up the seam. Now our outside wide receiver is essentially just running a slant, trying to garner the attention of the linebacker and maybe even that same DB, opening up the seam with one eye safety over the middle and a midfield read, or midfield closed, I guess you could say. And works out perfectly. Just a great play call, great play by the offense. And Gatson ends up running this about 30 yards down the field. I mean, beautiful job. Beautiful job. All in. Gatson is going to be a great player here in the NFL. I cannot wait to see what he does. All right, we have a big time play coming up here next. However, before we dive into this, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button. If we can get over 500 likes on this video, we will try to break down the film of every single practice this training camp. So all you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Chargers throughout all of training camp, preseason, and regular season as well. Practice updates, game film, everything you need to know about, we got you guys covered. So turn on post notifications, that way you're notified every time we post a video. All right, with that being said, let's kind of dive back in. So Herbert right here dropping back in the pocket. He has a deep shot down the field. Safety 35 over commits to Darius Davis on this crossing route, which means they've got a one-on-one down that right sideline. We can't see it with this angle, but he's down that right sideline. He chucks his ball up, and initially we get a man beater, okay? 38, I believe. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong again, but I think this is DeLevon Campbell. Either way, Campbell. I believe it's Campbell. Drops it in the breadbasket. This was a tough one because it got open. It worked to perfection. They got a one-on-one matchup. They got a yes-no read. And ultimately, I mean, this is, guys, let's be honest here. This is a perfect throw. These are the ones that need to be caught right here. Need to be caught. And I'm sure Campbell is going to get back in the lab, right? He's going to catch that next time. He's got to catch it next time. When you get that open, and we can tell he can get open. He's got the speed. Got to catch football. Here's another one. This one, I believe Heineke is the quarterback. Quick little out to Keandre Lambert-Smith. Turns up the sideline. Does he get caught there? Maybe, maybe not. But either way, he's got a great, speed that not a lot of guys know about. And I feel like it's underrated coming into the NFL. I feel like once preseason starts, people are going to realize, like, this dude is quick. Once he catches that football, he is a threat to just be gone on every single play. Right here, I don't know, 33, he might get him. But looks like he might have some separation here to just go, turn the corner, go. Deanne Leonard, that is 33 here, right? He did have an interception during yesterday's practice, I should say. He intercepted Justin Herbert in 7-on-7s. Like I said, we saw a Henley pick. That one was off a deflection by Dante Jackson. I believe that's who that was. And then Arande Gatson had that connection. So those are probably the biggest takeaways, according to Chris Ream. Covers the Chargers as well. But another good day of practice here for the Chargers. Saw some guys really start to look good. Gatson, Henley's continuing to look good. Some other guys, Jaylen Rager is continuing to build a connection with Justin Herbert, which is a good sign. So a lot of standouts, man. Kamani Vidal had a good day of practice. We're just waiting for Najee to be back. But let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family for more of these videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.